Hello, namaste. Welcome to another episode of the Taoist Viking Travel Blog. Today we are in Kathmandu, Nepal. I just arrived last night, flew in from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Today's my first day. We have really no specific plan today. We are just exploring. I found a few pinpoints on Google Maps that I may try to check out. Try not to get run over by a rickshaw, bicycle, scooter, car. Quite chaotic here. So cool looking city, very energetic. So hope you guys are having a good time. In the past week or so, I've gotten a lot of new followers. Thank you so much for your support. I think a lot of you guys are from Malaysia. Salamat datang. Enjoyed the new videos from here on our adventure. So yeah, I'm gonna do just 15 days in Nepal this time. My first time here. This trip, of course, is more of a budget trip. And so I just did a 15-day visa, and I already have my visa booked for somewhere else at the end of the 15 days. So I'm not gonna be doing any crazy treks or anything. Mostly sightseeing, city stuff, some nature, some temples, we'll see. Oh wow, something smells good. This is quite stimulating on the senses. Incense, ash, litter, smells, food smells, all sorts of stuff. A lot of noise, chaos. I like it. So, even though my videos have been uploaded pretty consistently, I've been out of the habit of talking on camera for probably a week or so. So it's funny, you skip a few days or so, get yourself back into the groove. Oh wow. So I actually had a destination I wanted to go to on Google Maps, but then I saw this street and got distracted because it looks cool. So we'll head back that way at some point. Seems like there's like a cool square or something. But otherwise, I'm just kind of following my instincts here. What's the worst that could happen, eh? Oh, wow. Everything flows so much here. Like it just... Like there's not really stop signs or stop lights. Maybe on bigger roads there are, but everyone's just going, you know? And you got to fit in that flow.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. Nice to meet you. United States.
America.
Yes, yes.
When you got here?
Last night.
How long are you holiday?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Where are you going?
Not sure yet. Just exploring around. Probably some other cities and stuff.
You can go to Monkey Temple.
I probably will at some point, yes.
Guy, can I help you?
Maybe later. I'm filming a YouTube video.
You want to see my gallery?
Oh, no, maybe later. I got to do work now.
I'm
Hey, nice to meet you. I will see you later,
I
though.
have a nice friend.
Okay.
Called and Frank.
Okay. Hey, maybe later. I have to do work right now.
Yeah.
Say hi to YouTube.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice, gentlemen. So the one thing is here so far, everyone's got that Sigma hustle grind set, which is cool. I respect it. That gentleman wanted to show me a shop. Probably had cool stuff in there, cool souvenirs. As you know, I'm not really buying many souvenirs because I'm packing light on this trip. But it's cool though, you know. A lot of people trying to do tours and stuff with me, walk around the city and give me a guide, which is nice. I am trying to be on a budget and everything as well, and those aren't for free. Again, I respect it. That's cool, you know. Let's see here. The street, it looks interesting enough, but back that way look cooler. So we're just going along here. Let's turn around. So yeah, and that kind of brings me to my next point, is kind of what I'm going to get into these next 2 weeks. So a few cities outside of Kathmandu I would like to see. Haven't planned too much yet. I'm kind of just winging a lot of this. And hey, same guy. And sorry, I'm someone with a bit of an ADHD brain. Oh, and this city is wild for that. And yeah, so I'm trying to kind of figure out what I'm going to get into. Last night when I got to the airport, I booked a cab from the airport. Normally, a lot of travelers will give you the advice, go outside of the airport and you get a better deal on that cab to your hotel. but it was raining, and it was like 10 p.m. at night, maybe later, and I was like, I just want to get to my hotel, and it was like $7 for the cab ride, no biggie. Anyway, so in the cab ride, there was the driver, then another gentleman was riding shotgun up front. It was like a local tour guide. Makes sense, he's riding in there trying to give me a spiel on tours. Whoa. And I met with him this morning, kind of go over some pricing and what the options were, and he set up like a whole couple day package for me, which all sounded cool, but more than I want to spend. Although we did kind of work out a good deal on a one-day thing for all like the temples and stuff around here. I am going to do a little research when I get back to my room. I didn't commit to anything yet, and I'm going to see how easy is it to just walk to some of these places in town, and then some of the out-of-town ones, maybe how much a cab is just individually. You know, cost effective. The bundles are cool, that depending on your budget when you come here, probably a really good deal. Cool options for outside of town and nature. I don't go with the first offer on stuff like that. I like to digest it, think about it. So tonight when I get to my room, I'm going to research which option I want to go with, kind of Google the places, see how far they are. I do like to do things DIY, and then there are other things like, okay, figure this out for me. Okay, camera stopped filming there for a second. So, some tips about coming to and getting into Nepal. So the visa situation is pretty straightforward, at least if you're from the US. It was $30 for a 15-day visa, and then $50 for a 30-day visa. I just did the 2-week one. You can't use a debit card or ATM card. It is cash. There is a money exchange at the airport, but what I read online is just you don't want to wait to the last minute for that in case there's an issue with that option. So I did, when I was in Kuala Lumpur the day before, I just went to a money exchange. I got the $30 there. Peace of mind on my end. They do have longer visa options. I don't know the pricing on those. Ooh, interesting. Gotta watch myself here. Okay, keep going this way. So yeah, easy enough to get in. You know, they didn't ask for an onward flight, like proof that I'm going somewhere else afterwards. Although I did already have that ticket. I do kind of think it is a decent rule of thumb to maybe have that ready most places you go, just in case. Because it seems like online, a lot of countries, when you look it up, will say you should have that. But then, so far this trip, no one's asked for anything. Every country I've been to. This is country number 9 so far. But again, you should play it safe. You don't want things to be awkward at customs. There are websites where you can like purchase really cheap onward flight ticket that automatically cancels in 2 days, purely for that purpose. So that way, if you're not sure how long you're going to be somewhere, it's not like an official ticket. It is an official ticket, but that's the whole gimmick of the website, you know. But whatever. So not too bad to get in here. The customs process was pretty easy. Go through security and all that. So pretty cool. Ooh, let's get a little sidetracked here. It's a little quieter. There's a stupa over here. Let's check this out. Oh, nice. Cool square. Let's see here. Am I allowed to walk in here? We'll get a good view. This is very picturesque Nepal right here. Cool buildings kind of crammed together, different colors. Religious symbolism kind of being a center point of probably this little town square. Kind of cool. Motorcycle ramp. Nice little diversion. Okay, so some other pointers. When you go here, so far everyone's spoken a little bit of English, which is cool. Anywhere I go, I try to learn at least a few words in the native language, just to kind of try to have fun with the locals. So in terms of like saying hello, a lot of people will say namaste. I think most people know that. And then another option you do if you want to be a little more respectful, maybe someone who's a little elderly or something like that, or you just want to be more formal, you could say namaskar. And same meaning, just a little more formal. Namaste, a little more casual. Then if you want to say thank you, you would say dhanyabad. Hello and thank you are the first things you should learn in any country if you don't learn anything else, right? Be polite. Beyond that, I haven't learned any more words yet. A lot of times when I'm in a place, like each day I'll just try to learn a new word and just try to use that word a couple times in the day. I will say, like scratching my throat, just coughing a little bit. I think it doesn't help here. I do notice a little more pollution in the air. There's a lot of things burning, incense, a lot of ash smells, and I notice it, you know. That's okay. I'll take a sip of water in a second. Now, my hotel did give me 2 big bottles of water at check-in, and I didn't drink it all last night, so I still have half a bottle in my bag and 1 big bottle back in my room. I gotta find like a convenience store or something, buy some water, buy some snacks for the room. Haven't found one yet. There's no 7-Elevens here, at least so far, which, well, my hotel's pretty cool. 4 nights for like $60, not bad. And just kind of a basic setup, nothing too fancy, but it's also not a crappy hotel. Excuse me. I'm not sure if that's the tickle in my throat causing it or just maybe the atmosphere. But the hotel does have free breakfast, which is cool. I'll put a picture on screen. Nice and hearty, vegetables, potatoes, an omelet, and then what else? Well, you see the picture on screen. Oh yeah, toast and some like an apple and a banana, which is honestly the perfect hearty breakfast to get me going for the day. Had 2 cups of coffee, so I'm raring to go. So I think we're getting over to where we want to go. Let me double check the name of what we're checking out. Kathmandu Durbar Square. And the gentleman at my hotel recommended I head this way and check it out. So, perfect. So I do like to get to know the people who watch these videos a little bit. Who here watching has been to Nepal before? Do you have any tips for me? Any recommended places or restaurants? Admittedly, by the time this video posts, a little more time has gone by. My videos are 1 to 2 weeks in the past from real time. But I still want to know, like, what do you think is cool in Nepal? You know, if by the time I see your comment, I'm already out of here, I still love to know for next time I visit, because I do intend to come back. This is a bit of a teaser for myself and for you guys. Oh, cool. That's what a lot of the next few places are going to be for me. So many places I'd love to stay longer, you know, on this channel. And as the channel grows and I make a little more money, I plan on investing it right back into that and seeing places for more time. And then, so it's kind of a teaser what the channel could be. And then I look at it as well, if I have to go back to living a normal life and I don't pull off making this a successful channel, I have some great memories and I still got to see Nepal for 2 weeks, even if I never get to come back. And the same goes for a lot of the places. That looks really cool. That street looks interesting. Let's do this. Let's kind of lap around this way. Check that way. And then maybe head back over that way. Very hard to decide. Wow, guys. Looks like they're doing some renovations on that one. Oh, no thank you, sir. No thank you. That was actually a pretty cool knife, but out of all the souvenirs, I can't take that through the airport. Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Say hi to YouTube.
Yes. Namaste.
Namaste.
How are you?
Good, good.
You YouTube man.
YouTube man, yes.
I guide many YouTube men.
Oh,
Because
okay.
today is a special day.
I heard that, yes.
Today most of temple are open.
Okay.
So you are in the right place on the right time and the right moment.
Love it.
So this is the historical place. So if you don't know this place, you never know Nepal.
Mhm.
In this place, we have 48 different temples.
Oh, wow.
We have a hippie temples, erotics temples, Kama Sutra temples, God of Justice, God of Sacrificing, and there is temple below single tree.
Ah, okay.
What is the Kathmandu? If you don't know this place, you never know Nepal. So our
That is
capital,
true.
our capital is came from that temple. Where are you from? Which
United States.
one? United States.
Yes. My friend, before I take up too much of your time, I'm going to do a little solo exploring, and then I might come back for a guide later. So I don't want to waste your time now, but thank you, though.
30 minutes, not long.
Maybe later, though. Thank you. I do a little solo exploring now. Dhanyabad. Thank you. The dog looked like a dog I had growing up named Smokey. So, again, probably a cool tour. Nice gentleman. I do like to just explore mostly by myself. Guides are fun sometimes. Guides are useful. Guides are great. Just not today, not right now. You know, I try to be polite, say maybe later. I get it, you know. But I say, hey, I don't want to waste your time either. I try to be respectful. I've been in sales before, so there's a certain way you got to be like, hey, no thank you, sir. I respect the hustle. Oh, wow. And in all fairness, I would like to know what's going on with that. You know, there are plenty of things I'd like to know about, but you can only pay for so many guides and do so much stuff like that. Things are pretty inexpensive here. So the currency is the Nepali rupee, and so right now I have a couple $1,000 bills that I should probably find change for. Oh, look, another doggo. Oh, got a shaved butt. But 1,000 rupees is like 7 and change, I want to say. I'll put the exact conversion on screen. My brain gets a little fried country to country to country trying to remember the currencies, you know. Huh. Cool. What a beautiful, chaotic place. Okay, so a few minutes have gone by. This cool building here. And kind of this cool square area. Really neat. Let's check it out. And it's a shame. I feel bad. I'd love to buy some souvenirs and support these businesses, but I'm living out of 2 backpacks and you know, maybe a necklace at some point or something. But I never really wear necklaces. I'm hairy, so like the snags on me. So I never really know. I mean, this is really cool stuff. Pricing is probably good. You could probably get similar singing bowls, Buddha statues, necklaces in the US, but way better price here. Cool, some daggers. This is all very cool stuff.
I'm sorry, I do not have money. How much is it?
You know, I just like walking around, looking, seeing it all, window shopping. Oh, maybe later. Thank you, friend. Some incense. No shortage of an incense smell here. Which if you're somebody who likes incense like me, that's cool. A few times it's actually pretty overpowering. That might have been while I was coughing earlier. Cool building there. That is the thing. I'd love to have, hey, one of these guys every day to tell me every single thing. I'd probably have more questions. You get annoyed with me about how much stuff I'd ask. But at the same time, I am trying to be on a budget. The one gentleman, he straight up said 500 rupee, which wouldn't have been much, maybe $3 and change. And I think at some point I might take advantage of that. I feel like for a video, not the most in love with having a guy just walking around doing all the talking. Especially too, because if they talk quieter or something, you guys might not even hear it, you know, it's just kind of the nature of that. But I think at some point this week, I might take a day and it's like, yeah, for 500, sure. And you could probably haggle or bundle, like, hey, do this neighborhood, that neighborhood, give me a deal or something, you know. Okay, so now we're on a little more of a quiet area. The market area was just down that way. A lot of bubble tea places on this street. Huh, that must be a favorite drink for the locals. I never really got to into bubble tea, but I like hot tea, but not cold tea, and I'm in a cold drink mood. If I can find a nice orange juice or even a lemon juice, you know me, lemon's my favorite, or lime. Orange, I'm thinking, need the extra vitamin C right now for my immune system. Let's see what's over this way. We got some sort of statue. So yeah, today is kind of just blindly wandering. I have no idea how long this video will be. I'll probably need to edit it down to keep your guys' attention. That's completely fair. And we got a roundabout over here. So yeah, we'll head straight that way. That seems kind of interesting. Okay, so now we're on like a walkway over a main road. And you probably can't see it because it's kind of far away. But it looks like there's a big stupa or temple that way. Looks like it's a bit of a walk. But I'm here to burn some calories. So, the day is young, we're gonna go for that. I won't film the walk there, I want to conserve battery. And my camera doesn't like the heat too much. Again, it's not that bad. It's like a hot day in Ohio versus a hot day in Florida or Texas. I don't know. I'll take this over some Thai heat, which is kind of nice. So we'll head down, walk through the chaos. If something interesting does come up on the way, I'll kind of pop up the camera too. But yeah, today we're just following our instincts and seeing what looks cool. Okay, guys. So hopefully you can hear me okay over the noise. So that temple I saw in the distance, I got closer and closer. As I got closer, I noticed there was like scaffolding all over it. So it didn't look maybe as interesting as it could have been. Looks like it was a work in progress or restoration. Regardless, I was like, I'll head towards it. And then I just lost it. I don't know what happened. I'm usually pretty good at navigating crazy cities, especially I've gotten better at it on this journey, but I think that's Kathmandu. You know, I think that's just how it is here. It's just chaos. I think there was a fork in the road. I took a left. I should have took a right. Like I said, it wasn't the most interesting looking temple as I got closer. So, you know, it's okay. But I'm just going to keep exploring, guys. I'm having an awesome time just taking in the sights. Anything cool, I'll get on camera. Excuse me. You know, and we'll kind of go from there. This is just purely a first impressions walking around chaos video. I do like those little cars. Those have been kind of sweet. I don't know what they are, but yeah, guys, this is just an ADHD walking around exploring a city video. Cool looking bus. Yeah, I will say I have a big grin on my face. I'm having the time of my life. Just wandering aimlessly is fun. Whenever I get to a city, I do usually take the first day just to wander aimlessly. I'm gonna get a lot of miles on, burn a lot of calories today. I am kind of like Forrest Gump, but instead of running, it's just walking. I could just walk and walk and walk all day. You know, I don't get tired till I get back to the room, and then I lie down and realize how sore and tired I am. So I'm gonna go hard, just explore. It's still early in the day. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, okay. Look at that. Guys working on the power lines or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's so fascinating being here. This is great. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. Who knows? This might be like an hour and a half thing. I have to condense down to 20-30 minutes. Oh, look at those guys. We have some monkey friends over here. I do believe in giving them some space. So I'm walking on the road during that stretch, but kind of interesting. Monkey. So what I did, I went on Google Maps and just looked for like maybe some cool temples and like another square to walk through. So I think that'll what we'll do to close out the video. I marked all those locations on Google Maps. We're gonna head to those and probably wrap things up from there. So see you in a sec. Okay, so we got to our first stop here and my camera quit filming for a second because of the heat, I think. We are at Sri Bangla Mukhi Temple. Probably pronounced that mostly wrong. But let's check it out. Can we go inside? Let's see. Oh, cool. Namaste. This is interesting, guys. Now, I believe this is a Hindu temple, just judging by the Om symbol on the map for this, versus like a Buddhist temple sometimes has like the Buddhist wheel. But I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is more Hindu than the Hindu one. Everyone's wearing nice outfits here. The vibe is good. Cool. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. I hope I'm allowed up here. Interesting. Cool, guys. So this doesn't seem like it's a mega touristy temple, but more like it's one that's special to locals, which I think actually makes this pretty interesting. Cool, first one down. So we're gonna head back out onto our city trek and head to the next location. First temple turned out to be pretty cool. And guys, check this out. We're in our next spot here. So the next place is called Hiryana Varna Mahavihar. It's a Buddhist temple. This one was 100 rupees to get in. And oh, beautiful. Oh, lovely.
This is the Garuda.
Ah, okay.
Garuda is the vehicle of Vishnu, carried fly.
Ah, okay.
Garuda is Vishnu, and snake, Naga.
Naga, yes.
Naga.
The serpent, yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
This is for Buddhist,
ah,
Hindu god.
ah, okay.
Hindu. You go to Golden Temple is there. This is a very famous called Golden Temple.
Oh, wow.
This is built of 12th century.
What's 12th century?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Go to Nirvana.
To Nirvana, yes.
Sir, I mean, this is the main god in Sakya-muni Buddha. You know, this is called Thunderball.
What
This is called Thunderball. Thunderball. That's
Thunderball?
the symbol of Buddha.
Ah, symbol of Buddha, okay.
This is called mandala. Tibetan mandala, this one.
Mandala, yes.
Yeah, mandala Indo. Here is all of Buddha.
Buddha, Buddha.
Buddha all are different god entities. You see different things. Main god is inside. Main Sakya-muni Buddha.
Ah, beautiful statue.
Yeah, before you call, this is called name Hiranya Varna Mahavihar.
Ah,
Hiranya means Varna means color. Means all are silver door.
ah.
Hey, let's take photo of this.
Oh, yes, yes.
Sakya-muni Buddha.
I get video, then I go back to take photo.
Yeah, very, very memorable. You will find the four corners of the monkey.
Oh, yes.
Monkey has a black foot,
Oh, jackfruit, yes.
according to Buddha.
Ah,
Very nice. The seven Buddha.
oh, yes.
Medicine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 Buddha. And this is Buddha, Mama Buddha, mother of Buddha.
Ah, okay.
Mother of Buddha is called Maya Devi.
Interesting.
Here upstairs you will see the very nice Kumbha, monastery.
Monastery?
Monastery. Upstairs is monastery. And you will see the monks.
Oh, yes.
Please, we stay 1 month before the tour.
Oh, you're training monks?
Yeah, 1 month you stay temple, you smoke boy, eat boy.
Namaste.
Mind is it. God of compassion. Behind this is a big prayer
Oh, prayer wheel?
temple.
This way, yes?
A clock where I get. And then this sound. Faster you do faster and then you think to bell. Yeah?
Like that?
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
This is called God of compaction. Can pray God of compaction. There is beaten rice. And there rice for the offering.
Ah.
God of compaction is a very powerful God.
So when you come to like a statue or temple like this and you pray,
Yeah.
should you say something? or
Yeah. For blessing.
What would you say? Like just something that you want, or
No.
something respectful?
Like you can pray for God respect you, respect,
Ah.
respect for good luck.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah, very nice.
Beautiful. Wow.
Now you can take from here.
What a nice area.
Yeah, very nice. And we see this garden.
Okay. 2 for 2. So that was a pretty cool temple. That gentleman was very nice. He offered to give me that info for free, and it was very interesting. I don't know if you heard him or heard me reply, but the temple was built in the 12th century. No, thank you, friend. Maybe later. But kind of interesting just to see something really old like that. He said back in 2015 there was an earthquake here, and that temple withstood the earthquake perfectly fine. So that was cool. So we have one more temple that we're going to check out, and then it's like some little square area or something like that. So that'll be cool. We're almost there. I will say I'm getting a little tired. Let's see what Google Fit says. Look at that, 6 miles already, which means I have at least 6 to walk back. So wish me luck. I guess if I get too tired, I could take a cab, or if it gets rainy or something, but I am trying to burn the calories, and the weather's not too bad so far today. Okay, take the next left. So now we have arrived at the Krishna temple, and this is a pretty cool area here. Wow. Wow, this is cool. This is like so old feeling. I wonder if this is built around the same time as the other one, the 12th century. Interesting. Oh, no, thank you. Maybe later. Oh, okay, thank you. So we're gonna head back to the temple in just a sec, but this little street looks really cool, so I want to check this out too. Wow, this is not a good place to be if you have ADHD, because every 2 seconds there's like something grabbing your attention, something cool. What a cool street, what a cool neighborhood, cool art. Okay, let's not get too distracted. Let's head back. Okay, cool. So I just I went inside that building there, a temple. It was pretty cool. It's like a no cameras allowed type of deal, which is okay. So far the Krishna temple is pretty interesting. That's cool. You know, this might sound cliche, but when you do come to Nepal, you definitely feel a spirituality here. You feel the aura, the presence, the vibe, whatever you want to call it. It's unmistakable and you cannot miss it. Well, okay everyone. Today was a pretty random day. Sorry, my mouth is pretty dry, I'm thirsty. Kathmandu is pretty wild. My energy is drained, not in a bad way, but it was almost just like you experience so much sensory overload, you know, so much visual stimulus, just smells, sights, sounds, everything. I'm exhausted. I still have about a 6 or 7 mile walk back to my hotel. I'm determined to do it. I'm physically pretty, physically kind of energized. I think I can do it. Get a little gray, it might rain, we'll see. Hopefully it'll cool off in that time. And I had a really fantastic day. I'm fried from yesterday too. My flight, travel days are just long. My flight was only like 4.5, 5 hours, but it was late in the evening. So there's that whole process and whew, but it's good exhausted, you know? You exerted good energy, burned a lot of calories, saw some cool stuff, already making some sweet memories. Everyone here in Nepal has been extremely friendly. Everyone's trying to sell you something, but that's okay. I get it. You gotta hustle, sell some souvenirs. I have to laugh over there. There were some cab drivers, and then one guy's like, you know, hey, do you want to ride? And I'm like, no, thank you, boss. I'm walking around. And then his buddy cab driver comes up and like smacks him in the back of the head. He's like, hey, he's walking around. And I'm like, maybe later. And he like smacks him again. Maybe later. It's kind of funny. But yeah, guys, I love it here. I have a feeling these next 2 weeks are going to be pretty incredible. I'm going to try to make a decent amount of videos. I'm going to try to burn myself out, but I enjoy making these and I hope you guys do too. As you can probably see the tiredness in my eyes. It's hitting me pretty hard actually. So yeah, fantastic day. If you're new to the channel and you stuck around for this whole video, you know, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Leave a like. It helps a small channel like mine grow. We're gonna have a lot of cool adventures to come. There's a cool back catalog of fun videos you can watch that I've made so far. And yeah, to all the new subscribers, I got quite a few over the past few weeks. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Your support means the world. Yeah, so anyway guys, have a good one and I'll see you next time.